community, service, opportunity. Our community has a strong tradition of investing in itself, one that has helped create the exceptional quality of life we enjoy today. Maintaining and enhancing our quality of life is reflected throughout the proposed fiscal 2012-13 city budget. In a way, the city budget is an annual investment by the population for the next 12 months of the municipality's future. The proposed budget reflects the community's goals and how to achieve them. Local voters approved millions of dollars in bond projects in 2006 and 2010 for quality of life enhancements such as the library, the recreational building, parks and drainage improvements. With the 2010 bond projects in motion, the city has begun to issue voter-approved bonds. In order to pay for these bonds, there will be an increase from 0.1850 cents to just over 21 cents per $100 valuation. This is so that the city can continue progress on the voter-approved bonds. The maintenance and operating rate will remain unchanged. While we are increasing the INS tax rate, the M&O budget will not require a rate increase for the day-to-day operation of city government. Overall, the total general fund budget of $21.5 million represents a 2.6% increase in overall fiscal year 2011-12, which is less than the rate of inflation. The increase includes the addition of $372,250 into our reserves in order to maintain a healthy rainy day fund and a high bond rating, and provisions for higher fuel and electrical use, i.e. more vehicles and more light poles, increases for community safety and stormwater improvements, increased oversight for public infrastructure construction. With 2 fire stations and a total fire rescue force of 31, Schertz fire rescue units responded in 2012 to over 2,000 incidents with an average response time of just under 6 minutes. And the proposed budget includes initial funding for a new ladder truck. The Schertz EMS department covers 220 square miles in 3 counties and responds to over 7,000 calls for service and transports nearly 4,600 patients to area hospitals each year. Schertz EMS dispatches ambulances from 4 locations in its service area. The proposed budget does not include any new ambulances, but has funding of equipment for 2 new ambulances on order from the 2011-12 budget. The Schertz Police Department currently responds to more than 19,000 calls a year, with another 1,700 calls for accidents. In order to keep up with an ever-growing population, the proposed budget recommends investing in 4 new traffic safety positions so that city streets and neighborhoods will have additional officers. The proposed budget also calls for Schertz PD to get a new evidence technician position and 5 new vehicles with equipment. Our Public Works Department maintains 194 miles of water lines and 86 miles of sewer lines, with new lines being brought on regularly. Public Works also maintains 135 miles of roadways and hundreds of acres of drainage ditches. With the historic floods of 1998 and 2000 in mind, voters approved bond projects such as the West Deeds Creek improvement and new storm water lines for Aviation Heights. The proposed budget includes the addition of an employee to the department's stormwater management program. The proposed budget also includes the addition of an employee to oversee all public infrastructure construction and who will keep an eye on new water lines, roadways, etc. The position will be funded through fees charged to developers whose new projects are located in the city. In 2006, voters went to the polls and approved numerous initiatives, including the Recreation Center, housing the YMCA, ball fields, the library, and other recreational projects. Again in 2010, voters authorized the city to issue bonds for the expansion of soccer and baseball facilities, a new animal adoption facility, the construction of a state-of-the-art aquatic facility, which are all in the design stage. The re-imaging of the playscape will soon become a reality in the coming months after a groundbreaking slated for late August. Public meetings have already been held to discuss improvements to downtown Schertz. In recent years, we've witnessed change on a grand scale. New residents, new businesses, new facilities, and new opportunities. The proposed city budget, like ones in the past, has been crafted to best manage that growth and reap its benefits. And our growth has been remarkable. From just a few thousand residents a few decades ago, we have grown into a city with a population of nearly 35,000 residents, over 11,000 households, and 800 businesses. property tax base more than doubled between 2004 and 2010. Our city budget operates like any business or family budget with discipline and thoughtful planning. So what are the goals? A balanced budget that is conservative and responsive to the community's needs. A budget that follows financial policies, maintains or improves our current level of service, and focuses on key areas. Ensuring there is no increase in the city's maintenance and operation tax rate, replenishing our fund balance, supporting our existing employees, implementing our strategic plan goals, and increasing our community's commitment to safety. The proposed budget increases our reserves and protects our bond rating, which is AA, one of the highest possible. The proposed general fund of $21.5 million and maintains our maintenance and operations at 0.2993 cents. The proposed budget uses a balanced mix of revenues. In the general fund, the largest contribution is from property taxes, followed by sales tax funds. The remaining portion is made up of diversified revenue. Being a conservative and responsible government is a top priority of city leaders. Strong, safe neighborhoods depends first on public safety. As in the past, the largest part of the city budget is devoted to the operations of our public safety offices. The City of Schertz wants to hear from you. Our staff will be holding several budget hearings and community outreach initiatives to discuss priorities and to get your input. Find out more, visit your city website at schertz.com or City Hall at 311. People keep saying, there's something special about Schertz. That something is the exceptional people in our city who invest their time, talent, and treasure to build a better community, a better tomorrow. Schertz. Community, service, opportunity.